What is going on, TC Live? This is Troy, and we are here at West Banco Arena for today's game day preview. And tonight's matchup is the Sioux City Bandits versus the 2-5 Wheeling Miners. I'm joined by co-host and voice of the Wheeling Miners, Jeff Blumenauer, and my co-host of TC Live, Caden Richardson. Caden, how you doing, buddy? And Jeff, how's it going, bud? Sorry, I had to miss the short guy for a second. All right, Jeff, 2-5 right now, bud.
Yeah.
Tough game last week, Beaumont.
Yep.
A lot of problems are going on right now. Also, we had big news this week. And from here at us, TC Live, we want to send our best wishes out to the one and only number 12 in Wheeling, Grant Russell. Good luck on your retirement, bud. We're going to miss you so much, and it's been an honor to know you. Grant Russell retired. Bring in Jameson Summers now.
Yeah, and you know, James Summers with 1 day of practice, Friday, that was it. He came in, threw with the receivers. I think he played a pretty good game, had, 112 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, and then threw for one. One thing that's different this week, he had a full week of practice. So he's been with the receivers every week and this whole week. And, he's in the housing, so he's talking with the guys. Some things he was talking about in Thursday walkthrough was, he can extend plays, so he wants the guys to keep extending their routes. Like, don't stop, just go. He's going to make plays. He's going to find you open. So, some big positives there.
All right, so tonight we got the Bandits. And Sioux City's in tonight.
Yeah.
That means Verlin Reed is here in town tonight.
Correct.
How do the Miners stop Reed and the Sioux City offense?
Reed is a tricky one because he's originally a receiver, just like James Summers and him are not so different. I mean, they're both play different positions. He was a receiver. He's now a quarterback. They both same way. So I'm excited to see what Verlon Reed has. Big thing, though, Sioux City was without the services of Fred Bruno, which is huge. Receiver, running back. I think he sells merchandise for them. He does a lot. He does everything for them. He's a good asset to have. Prohaska in the running back position is big as well, and then the addition of Mac from the Beef as well. So they're deep at the running back position. Look for them to run the ball. They can throw when they need to. Shepard, big target for them as well.
Now we have a pretty decent run stopping defense with Ocho Munoz on that line.
Yeah.
What is the Miners' thought process going into this game? How do you stop this Sioux City offense?
Just stay out of the smoke and mirrors. They're going to do a lot of play action, a lot of RPOs. You got to see ball, get ball. It's not going to be, you can't go around, and play the play fakes. They're going to be there. They're constantly going to be there, so they're going to have to be around them. Just play smart football. See the ball, get the ball.
Okay. So, Jeff, who's your players to look out for tonight? Who has to step up in the Miners' defense this week?
I think somebody that needs to stay consistent is Jones. I think he needs to stay consistent there in the middle. He controls everything. He's going to be the spy on Verlin to see if he runs or wherever he needs to go. He's going to be the spy. Now, what made the difference with Jones is he played, and it's funny, his first game was against James Summers. He locked him down. He understood the assignment. It's going to be the same way with Verlon Reed tonight.
Okay, so Jones has got to step up.
Yeah.
I like Jones. Jones is my key tonight for the defense. Tonight, I would say the one that mainly needs to step up tonight, Tyree, that backfield with Ocho as well on the line.
Tyree is out.
Okay.
In Tyree's place, though, is a returning Fred Hargrove.
Okay.
So Hargrove is going to go back to his original position in defensive back. So he's going to be that defensive backfield. So it'll be him, Mason, Hayes in that defensive backfield.
And Khalil Finley is on that.
Finley as well, and then they'll rotate JJ in as well. So they'll be rotating in the defensive backs as well. So really got to step up on that part. But yeah, so we'll see some key injuries for the Miners. AC Coleman out as well.
I heard about that one too. I was just talking to AC.
Not Hardgroove. Who do they have at kicker now? Not kicker.
Running back?
No.
You lost, ain't you?
No, it's.
Okay, so while my co-host is thinking,
Why are you trying to figure that out?
Yeah.
Jeff. So here's what we're thinking. Here's what I'm looking at.
Oh, Holding?
Hayes.
Yeah.
Hayes.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Who's the stars that we're looking out at for Sioux City tonight? Who's the key players that we need to watch out for?
So obviously Verlon Reed is a big one. Prohaska at running back's a big one. And then a name that a lot of people know if you watch NFL football is Justin Gilbert. Was a first-round draft pick of the Cleveland Browns. Played at Oklahoma State. He now is the defensive back for them. Has been playing there for 3 years now. And he wears number 0, so look out for him. He's more that safety for them.
Real quick, Jeff, before you let you, we got the owner of the Willing Miners, Chris Duffy, coming in behind us, having a good time with it. But honestly, Bud, I think this defense can step up against Verlin Reed.
Yeah.
But on this offense has got to get clicking. We had a couple stops last week that just really hurt us.
Yeah.
Who do we look out for in this offense tonight?
I think Flowers is poised for a big game. Like I said, Summers was really talking with the receivers and saying, hey, extend your route. I'm going to make plays. Keep going. Okay. So I think he's a big aspect, and I know that Summers likes to throw the jump ball, and we all know Flowers likes to go up and get it.
Yeah, so, he had a phenomenal catch.
Yes. So I mean, it's effortless to watch Summers throw the ball. It's effortless.
I wasn't gonna say Jarve.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say Jeremiah. That was my big key to watch.
Yep.
Big key to watch.
Has always had big games here at West Banco, so he's one that loves the end zone here at West Banco. So continue that success.
Jeff, real quick, there's a certain wide receiver we haven't seen in the season so far. Pete Safrides. Any news going on with Pete this week?
He unfortunately was released. He's no longer with the team. That was a couple weeks ago. I would say 2-3 weeks ago. Unfortunately, injury, could not get back from it and was not in a place to finish out the season with us this year, unfortunately.
Now, are we looking at bringing him back next year, hopefully?
That's a possibility. But with the way contracts go in arena football, indoor football, it's 1-year contracts.
Okay.
1-year contracts and game by game. So anything's up in the air, never say never.
Okay. So, Jeff, real quick, before we let you go, let's move past Miners stuff.
Okay.
You started laughing for a second here because me and my co-host are talking over you for a second. Do you watch any of the NBA playoffs this week?
What NBA playoffs? the Bulls quit playing a couple months ago.
Shit. So you're a Bulls fan then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm an Indiana fan.
Okay.
He's trash. He's a Lakers fan. Fuck it.
Well, it is what it is.
Indiana, New York, who wins it in the series?
Listen, it's hard to go against Indiana. I mean, they've really come out. I mean, stopping the Cavs, stopping the 1 seed. But like I said, I think New York deserves it. I mean, they've been through it, man. The Knicks have been through it. So it's hard to say. I mean, I think it's going to be. I don't know. It's hard to say. My brother-in-law, a big Knicks fan, John, so he's been talking up the Knicks the whole time. So I don't know.
I think key this year for the Knicks and Pacers is Hallie and Brunson this year. Brunson, not just Cat, because I think
the addition of Cat was huge.
Massive.
Cat was the biggest addition I've ever seen. But I say Miles Turner locks Cat down easily. Right. Turner, one of the best leaders in the league right now. I say it comes down to between Hallie and Brunson this year. Halliburton and Jalen Brunson. Because what was it last year? Halliburton was hurt in the Knicks series.
Yep. So was Brunson.
So was Brunson. But the Pacers still pulled it off. I say Pacers in 6. Finals. Okay. Go from there. Jeff, I appreciate you every day, bud.
No problem.
Thank you so much. But hey, I still call it this year, first game of the season. Florida State Seminoles travel to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to take on the Crimson Tide. Alabama, Florida State, Alabama 14+ final.
Okay.
We will see, Jeff. We will get together for that game. I'm going to hand that mic to my co-host for a little bit because we're going to argue for a second.
Oh, no, you're good. I got you on the field. You're good.
Well, TC Live, that was interesting. I always love talking to Jeff Blumenauer. He's always a good friend of mine, and he's absolutely an amazing man.
He's an all right guy.
Who the fuck am I joking? Fuck Jeff. No, I'm kidding. Jane, it has been a while since you've been with me here, bud.
It has been.
It's definitely been a while since you've been here near me. Caden, NBA playoffs are in full swing right now. We are down to almost the Final Four.
Yeah.
Tonight's Thunder Nuggets tonight, right?
Yep.
All right, who wins? Who goes?
I think Thunder.
Thunder.
I mean,
this is game 7.
Nuggets don't have a coach. They don't have a head coach. They got some guy off the street, I think. No.
Okay. Look, here you go. Here's the thing. Does Shai Gilgeous-Alexander have playoff, finish it out, knock it out the ballpark? Or is this going to be Jamal Murray and Jokic time?
Listen, they were struggling in game 4 or game 3. It was one of the two. They were down by at least 35 points. It was
Okay.
or more. It was a horrible game for Denver, and I think that not having Mike Malone is going to be a huge factor in them losing this game.
So here's the thing, buddy. I want you to confirm you are a Lakers fan, right?
Yes.
Can you confirm any rumor of LeBron possibly retiring this year?
He's not retiring. He's coming back.
Hey, his old ass needs to go away somewhere. Anyways, okay, so Minnesota's already taken care of business. They beat Golden State. They're done. If Minnesota took care of business, that had to be a little embarrassing for Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry and all this.
Well, Steph was injured the entire, and I don't know.
Yeah, he pulled up his hamstring, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right, man. East. Let's go to the East. Where we gonna argue? You've said all season long it is the Knicks.
Yeah.
The Knicks this, Knicks that. It's always the Knicks.
They have the deepest team in the NBA.
No, they don't. He's saying no. Zach, tell me why. Tell me. Come here. Tell me why.
They ain't doing shit against Anthony Edwards.
Woo!
So you're saying they're beating Indiana?
Oh yeah, Indiana's frauds.
Oh my! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Halliburton is clutch, but he cannot carry you.
I don't know. I think Hallie mixed with Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. I say Siakam, if he guards Cat, I say Siakam locks him down. If Miles Turner guards Cat, Turner wins it all day long. Hallie beats out Brunson. Knicks lose in 6.
Hallie's not beating out Bronson. I'm sorry, but Hallie's not beating out.
I'm saying
I feel like I'm getting ganged up on over here.
no. Indiana's a good team. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7. It'll be good, and I ain't gonna lie. It's the first games at the Garden.
Yeah,
it's always hard to win in the Garden.
In Madison Square Garden,
it's always hard to win in the Garden. But tonight, boys, we are here at West Banco. One of the biggest games I've been looking forward to tonight.
Oh fuck yeah!
Sioux City, Wheeling. Last week was rough.
Yeah,
we lost it. Grant retired. I mean, ain't nobody in this. Nobody going to be another number 12. Ain't nobody going to be. How do the Miners get to the playoffs now?
Establish the run early.
Yeah.
But we can't overextend with the run. Once they stop it, move on. Throw in like a bundle of different plays. After that, try the run again. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Okay. Boys, Miners win it tonight?
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, Sioux City's going down, huh?
Oh yeah. I got 100% faith.
Do you have a final for this one? Final score for this one? Hopefully.
I'm going to say 35-32.
Miners by 3.
Yeah.
Final for this one?
48-45.
Okay.
What'd you say you had?
I don't see this.
I'm going to talk about the dream.
TC Live, I don't really see this being a big blowout. I see this game ends by less than 3 points. I'm going to say 45-42, Miners final. Hopefully, we can get a 3-5 record going on. I don't think this season has went the way we wanted it to go. So, guys, folks, it is what? It is 5:45. We got about another hour and 15 minutes before game time tonight. Sioux City, Wheeling. It's going to be a good one. I want to say thank you to Caden for joining me again today. Appreciate it. This guy can go fuck himself. Get the fuck out of the way. But TC Live, I am Troy. This is Caden. We're going to talk to you guys here in a little bit. We'll see you guys at halftime. Love you guys. What is up, TC Live? We here at the front of the West Banco Arena right now, where tonight's haunted night. Tonight here at West Banco Arena. But I got somebody over here that's already in pirate costumes. And these guys are the heart and soul.
They all look pretty and lame.
Are you ready to hear them? Are you ready to see them? Come with me. This is the Miners Dance Team. Right here.
I don't get hurt.
Now,
He just wanna be boy. He just wanna be boy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous sky
What is going on, TC Live? This is Troy. We're back out here at West Banco Arena where the Miners just beat the Sioux City Bandits 28-20. I'm with my good friend, my man. This dude is a dog. Actually, literally, Mr. Georgia Bulldog, my man, Sean McGee. Ocho, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, brother.
Ocho, big win tonight for you guys tonight. Took down Vernon Reed and the Bandits. How you feeling right now, man?
A little tired, man, but first of all, I want to give honor to God, bro. It's a blessing to be able to play this game. But I mean, it was definitely a dogfight. Them guys came out ready to play. It was a very physical game all the way to the end. But we did what we had to do to get it done, for sure.
Look, man, you guys are inching closer your way to the playoffs right now, but how do you handle the rest of the season? How do you finish it now?
I mean, our message all week and really since we've been in this situation is just chop wood, carry water, go 1-0 every play, taking it a play at a time, not getting too far ahead of ourselves, not living in the past, just take it, go undefeated every play. When we do that, we get results like we got tonight, man. So we just gonna keep moving forward, and that's how we're gonna do. That's the plan.
Sean, I've known you all year round. We've all become good friends. We've all done our shit. We've had our issues too,
For sure.
but I'm gonna tell you what, brother. This has got to be the best season I've got a chance to watch you win, man. It really has. So, Sean, I got a question. Earlier this week, one of our good friends just retired.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything you want to say to him for him?
Oh man, 12, one of my closest friends on the team. He's definitely gonna be missed, but he shouldn't have no regret, man. The hard work, dedication that he gave to the game, showing up and showing out every time his number was called upon. He's definitely gonna be missed. But at the end of the day, it's about being healthy. You know what I'm saying? And, he got a family that he got to show up for.
Absolutely.
Them concussions and stuff, that's nothing to play around with. So, I would love to have him on the field, but I'd rather much have him alive. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, look,
that's how I feel about that one.
I'm going to tell you right now, TC Live, we got a good group of guys. We really do. But, Grant, we love you. We want to see you stay healthy. So, for me and him, enjoy your retirement,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Enjoy your family. We got this from here, but
Sure, you
promise.
gonna hold it down, 12.
We're going to hold it here. We're going to hold
Sure.
down the fortress, and this man's still going to be doing his thing.
Absolutely.
All right, Ocho, you're not going to laugh for a second, bud. All right, you ready?
Talk to me.
All right, man. You're a Georgia fan.
Absolutely.
I'm an Alabama fan.
Absolutely.
I say Alabama loves the SEC this year.
You know damn well he don't even believe that. He don't believe that at all. He don't believe that at all. It's still go dog.
Oh,
We don't give a fuck about the time. That's all I got to say about that.
Hey, but you wore an Alabama jersey on the show.
I had to. A deal's a deal.
Yeah, man. Okay.
A deal's a deal.
All right, man. You guys got Columbus next week.
Mm-hmm.
Columbus has been having some issues. How do you go into this now?
Chop wood, carry water, 1-0 every play. And we'll come out with a dub.
Hey, you heard it from this big guy. Got a little bit of fan group probably going on right here. Anything you want to say to the fans before we leave for the night?
Hey, man, appreciate everybody for coming out. If you're tuned in online, appreciate y'all for watching. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Go Miners.
Let's go. This is TC Live. I'm with my man Ocho. This is Troy. We love you guys. We'll see you later.
Yeah, all that.
Well, guys, we're back at it again here at West Franklin. This is Troy, and this is TC Live. I'm with the man in the middle. Big man, too. Eat me. I'm with my man, CJ Kane. CJ, how you doing, bud? Good win tonight, man.
Appreciate it.
Big win for you guys tonight.
Absolutely.
What is the motivation going into the rest of the season now?
It's one game at a time. I mean, Coach West told us going into this game, each week's is playoffs. I mean, so we can't afford to slip up. We've slipped up throughout the season, and we have to find ways to win games. And tonight we did. Wasn't pretty. I'll be the first to say, we didn't play great offensively at the beginning. We moved the ball. We didn't finish in the end zone. I feel like if we had capitalized early, it would have came down to a final play of the game. We'd have been up by 4 or 5 scores going into the half. So, those are things that we're continuing to work on as a younger team. But we're trending in a good direction, man. James Summers he's an animal. He really leads our offense.
I was going to ask you that question. I was going to ask you that here in just a second, too. How have you seen Summers develop since he's been here now?
Yeah, so I got the privilege to play with James last year in Carolina, and I've known him for a few years. Man, he's a competitor. you don't make it to the highest level at play in preseason games and stuff like that in the NFL and not have the mindset. And that's one of the things he's brought to this team is when he's in the huddle, when he's in a game, he's not losing. He's going to do everything he can to help us win, whether that's running somebody over, whether it's gutting out an injury. He's going to keep doing what he does because he wants to win. That's all he cares about, is winning.
All right, so you take down the Bandits tonight. Next week here at home, we have the Lions. This is playoff implications now for us. How do you guys go into these next two games and say, this is what we need to do, this is how we do it?
Just by focusing one game at a time. I mean, we can't worry about what happens when we go to Columbus if we don't handle business when Columbus comes here. So, the mindset and the talk all week is going to be worry about this week. So, we beat Sioux City. It's a great win. Congrats to them, to the guys. Safe travel to Sioux City. But now it's full shift towards Columbus.
Yeah.
They just got a big win against Beaumont, which is, good for them. But, now they got to come to West Banco next weekend. And, we just got to play. We just got to play and worry about one game.
I want you to help me. I want you to help me for a second, okay? I'm a little outnumbered right now on this one, all right? Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff Blumenauer? He and I have a bet going. Florida State plays Alabama, first game of the season this year. Who do you got? Seminoles tied.
Tied by 21.
Yes. Let's go. I told you, Jeff. Crimson tied by 21 points over the Seminoles. I told you. He even said it. He's a Wolfpack fan, too. What the hell? CJ, you had an unbelievable season this year. Let's finish it out. Also, we had big news this week. Grant retired.
Yeah.
Got any big news? Got any words you want to say to the man?
Man, it was a pleasure, G12. You're always going to be my guy, no matter what happens. I joke with him, I'm going to get a little G12 tattoo. But, man, I love Grant, love his wife. They've been nothing but amazing. We went up to his house in Columbus a couple times and hung out with him. He's one of those guys that outside of football, he's just as genuine as it comes. And, I'm happy for him. That he was able to walk off the field.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you retire because of a medical issue, you don't get the chance to walk off the field. I know he wishes he was out there playing, but he's been a great supporter. He's been at practice and games, helping us, coaching us, motivating us. And when we right this ship and we turn this thing around and we're playing in June, he's going to be there with us. So
I tell everybody this. Nobody believes me. Grant, we love you to death, man. We're sorry to hear about your retirement. Sorry to hear about what's going on. But he just said the biggest words of all. We got this. We got this here. We're going to hold this down for you, bud. I promise. Grant, we love you. And this is CJ. And it's Columbus next week. CJ, I can't wait to see you, brother. I appreciate everything, man. Really do. TC Live. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later here in a second. What is going on, TC Live? This is Troy right here back at the West Banco Arena where the Miners just beat the Sioux City Bandits 28-20. I'm sitting with, I call him the GOAT. Let's go to coaches. My man, Coach Rez. Coach, how you doing, bud?
Good, man. How are you?
Been a while since we talked for a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Big win tonight with playoff implications coming your way right now. Yeah. How do you guys finish out the rest of the season now, bud?
We just got to keep pushing along. I mean, we 1 week at a time. We got to win these next two games. And, Columbus coming off a big win tonight themselves versus Beaumont.
Yeah.
Beaumont, their first loss. So I always knew going into the season it was going to come down to us and Columbus.
Really?
Either 1 and 2 or second seed or however it is, or fighting for both.
I think we talked about that on the coaches show.
Yeah.
It comes down to Columbus at the end of the season last year on the coaches show.
Yeah.
Columbus just beat Beaumont.
Yeah.
You guys come off that tough loss against Beaumont. You take down Sioux City tonight. How do you game plan for Columbus now?
I've known those guys for a long time now. So now it's just a matter of who's going to make the least amount of mistakes is what it's going to come down to, because they got a really, really veteran heavy team.
Really?
So they'll make you pay, if you make a lot of mistakes.
Absolutely.
But we got a good group of guys that'll fight. We finally finish a game to the end. We still haven't played our best football yet. So I'm hoping it clicks right at the right time, when we need it. So
we got big news earlier this week. Grant has retired. Bring in James Summers.
Yeah.
How have you seen Summers develop throughout this week going into tonight's game?
Last week he showed up and got right into the game with us, and 20 plus carries or something like that. Tonight, he was able to practice some this week with the guys, and that paid off a lot. He looked really good. he's a gamer. I actually coached summers in high school.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
He played a few years for me in Carolina, and then this year he was in Carolina and whatnot. So it was a good pickup for us to get him, especially after Grant. Love Grant. He won us a championship here last year, and unfortunately, concussions and stuff aren't things to play with.
I was going to ask you that, Coach. I'm going to send a video to Grant Russell after tonight with everybody. Got anything you want to say to the number 12 out there?
Yeah, man, you're always QB1. I always give you crap about being QB1 and whatnot, but we love you, man, and good things that come for you in life with your wanting to start a family and whatnot. So all prayers toward you.
All right, Coach. I gotta have you on my side for this next question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Me and Jeff got a bet this summer or this season. Florida State goes to Alabama. First game of the season. Who do you got?
Alabama. But that's a Georgia guy though, so he's gonna make faces about that.
Alabama, how much?
Oh, I don't know. A couple scores.
Okay, I'd say
Florida
14.
State's still trying to find if they got a football team or not.
Yeah, right. Coach, on to Columbus.
Yeah.
Let's have a moment. Let's get going.
Appreciate it.
TC Live, Coach Rez. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. What is going on, TC Live, back here at West Banco Arena? You already know what's happening. Players signing autographs. My man standing over there. I'm with this big man. This dude's eating. Look at that. He got to be hungry after the game he had tonight. This man's got to be hungry tonight. I'm with one of my men and a good friend of mine, Brandon Munoz. Brandon, how you doing tonight, brother?
What's up, bro?
Man, first time we get to talk at all, man.
No, for real.
Big win for you guys tonight. Playoff implications are down for you guys right now. Beaumont just lost to Columbus. Beaumont's first loss of the season, they're the Columbus Lions, and you guys got Columbus next week. How do you prepare for this now?
This week we took a whole different output in practice. We focused on what we had to fix, and we just went hard as we could. And now it's just we're going transitioning. We got that first win. Now we start stacking them, and all we got to do is we're 4 away from our goal, which is a ring. So 4 in a row, and we'll be where we want to be. We just got to keep going hard and keep practicing, pushing each other.
You guys were stepping up huge tonight on defense tonight. What is your inspiration going into these last 2 games of the season, bud?
The biggest thing that we preached this whole week and towards the end of last week was just stay together no matter what. They're going to make plays. Bad things are going to happen. But as long as, defense has our 8 together and offense has their 8 together, we have our special teams 8 together. We all play as a team together. And nobody can stop us.
So, Brandon, earlier this week, we got big news that Grant retired. Got any words you want to say to number 12 out there, man?
Hey, 12, man, you my dog. I tell him after every game, the kid, he's tough. I mean, he really is. He's a tough quarterback, great teammate, great player. I tell him all the time, I walk down that dark alley with you any day. Hey, man, I'm going to miss you, my boy.
We tell you, Grant, these guys love you to death.
Hell yeah.
We're going to hold down the fort for you, brother. These guys are strong. Look at this, man. This man's got it. This man's got the muscle. This guy right here, too. Come here.
Yeah,
come here. This big man right here. I've got my boys with me right now. I love these guys. These guys are my boys. I love these guys to death. But, Brandon, I'm going to pass that mic to this man right here.
Thank you, Mike.
And you and I, we're going to talk again soon, brother. Appreciate you, brother. My man.
What it do?
What did you do, man?
Hey, man,
what a hit tonight, brother.
We put in the work to do it on Saturdays, That's all it is.
You have got Columbus next week.
Yes, sir.
And Columbus just beat Beaumont.
Yeah.
How do you plan for this now, bud?
I mean, honestly, we can only worry about ourselves, perfecting our craft, worrying about our 1/8 on both sides of the ball. And honestly, we're just going into next week knowing that it's always a 1-0 week. We've planned for the playoffs, so we can't lose any week. Simple.
All right, so here's the thing, man. You've been on the show once already with us in the interview. Tell the fans, who the fuck are you, man?
Oh, how you doing, everybody? My name is Cornell Jones. I'm from Miami, Florida. I played out at Purdue University, finished my college ball at West Florida University. My first professional opportunity was out in Europe. I played in the CNFA. I won a championship there in 2023. Came here, played in the NAL, and now I'm here to fight for a championship with the Willing Miners.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
Holy cow. Now, look, man, I'm going to ask you this.
Yes,
You gave out a shot, like a nasty shot
Yes, sir.
to the quarterback. What did you see going into this play?
I mean, honestly, what I seen was just do my assignment. Coaches just told us, it's going to come down to everybody doing their job and not nobody trying to be a superhero. So I just felt like, you know, the quarterback was coming into my assignment, so I got to do my assignment, which was be the quarterback.
Sounds good to me, buddy.
Yes, sir.
You ready for Columbus?
Yes, I'm excited. I'm
You
ready.
got this one, and then you got the week after that.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
finish it out, man.
Yes,
We win
sir.
these next two, it's playoff
Yes,
bound.
we will do.
And then it's what? Beaumont, first game of the playoffs. Yeah.
Get them back. Yes, sir.
So let's finish it, man. You ready?
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Let's go.
All right.
TC Live. I'm with my boy. I got all my other men right here, man. I got my boys right here. Boys out. These boys are ready. These boys are tough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Columbus, we're coming for you.
Definitely.
2 weeks. We have you 2 weeks in a row. It's Miners Nation now.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you
This
soon.
is Troy, and this is my man Jones. We ready. You coming for you, Columbus.
See you soon, Columbus.